deportation of immigrants. As we speak today, 5,140 something Nigerians are in the deportation camp waiting to be sent back home. The Nigerian government recently announced that they have started making preparations to receive the Nigerians who are due to be deported. What we now know is that Nigeria is the African country, second African country with the highest number of people due to be sent back to the continent of Africa. Ghana, Somalia is the country, are the countries with the second highest population scheduled for deportation. While you have countries like Mexico has the highest number of people who are due to be deported with close to 300,000 of their population. The lessons today is that Nigerians in the United States, as we speak now, they are in panic. A lot of Africans have gone into hiding because even churches, places of worship, schools, they are not spared. Trump, with his executive order that he recently announced, has given the Department of Homeland Security to go after those in the United States, to go after them and make sure that they are sent back to their home country. Let me know in the comment section what your views are. As we speak right now, a lot of Africans, especially those who have children in the United States who are American citizens, they are in panic. Imagine living in America, having lived in America for many years. You thought, oh, although you do not have paper, you are settled in the US. All of a sudden, your world has been turned upside down. You are fearful of deportation. Meanwhile, the Nigerian government has told the world that they are making preparations to welcome the Nigerians who are due to be deported. Let me know what your views are in the comment section, whether you think that is the right statement for the Nigerian government to be making, that they want to welcome Nigerians, that they have started taking preparations to receive those Nigerians and they're going to make life better for them. Are you in Nigeria? Do you think that the Nigerian government's words should be believed? And do you think that the Nigerian government will be able to receive the Nigerians who are due to be deported back to the US? Trump has said that he wants to deport up to 15 million people from the US as we speak. 15 million immigrants who have lived in the US for many years, they are due to be deported. Some of these people, as we speak now, they have children, and some of these children, they were born in America. Trump said he's going to start with those that have criminal record. Once he finished sending those ones back, then the next stage is going to be anyone who is living in the US illegally, those who have lived in the US whose visa has expired, those who are living in the US, even though you have a job, you are not exempted from Trump deportation. Let me know in the comment section what your views are. Do you think that this is the right move for people to be deported? Because some people are happy that Trump is actually sending immigrants back. Some people said, well, immigrants came to the US, they broke the law by not returning back to their home country at the end of the stay, and as a result, it is good that Trump is deporting them because these people, they have no business being in the US. However, some of these immigrants, they are the ones that do the jobs that Americans do not want to do, just like fruit picking, working in restaurants, doing some of these menial jobs that the American citizens do not want to do. And people are saying that if these people are deported at the rate that Trump promised, that the American economy would suffer. Let me know what your views are in the comment section. Even some pastors in the US, they have started preaching against what Trump is doing, but Trump has said he doesn't care. As far as he's concerned, he is doing what the American public voted for him to do. Do you think that the Nigerian government should be saying that they are ready to welcome Nigerians back, knowing full well that Nigeria has one of the highest number of unemployment rates in the world? for Nigerian government to be saying that they are ready to receive Nigerians who are due to be deported, knowing full well that the people back home in Nigeria, a lot of them do not have job. The saddest part of this story, as I said before, as we speak today, close to 5,200 Nigerians are in the deportation camp right now, due to be deported back to Nigeria as we speak right now. Let me know what your views are. Yeah, let me know what your views about this. Do you think that this is the right move for these people to be deported, or do you think that yes, it is long overdue? These people, they have no business being in America, because in the first place they came to the US, they broke the law by staying in America, knowing full well that they don't have paper. They should have been sent back to Africa in the first place. Let me know, because as we speak right now, a lot of these people, they are your relative, they are my relative, they are due to be sent back to Africa, because Trump has made it very, very clear that they are all going to be sent back to Africa because they have overstayed in the US. The saddest part of this is that you have children who have lived in America. Some of these children, they were born in the US, but they are going to be deported back to Africa, where a lot of these children, they haven't been for a long time. They have no contact. Some of these children, they have lived in America. They thought they are American citizens. They thought they are living the American dream, only for them to be told that all of a sudden they are going to be sent back to Africa. What is your view? Let me know in the comment section. Nigerians are due to be deported. Not only Nigerians, Ghanaian, Somalia, Nigeria, and Ghana. Those are the three countries in Africa that has the highest numbers of people who are due to be deported back to Africa. Nigeria, Somalia, Ghana, they are ready to receive a lot of people from this country, because these are the countries in Africa that have the highest numbers of people that Trump has said he is going to send back to Africa. Let me know, because as we speak right now, the reality is that you have people who have lived in America. These people, they are settled in America. Some of them have jobs. Some of them have built families in America. Churches, before, the government agencies like the immigration, they do not go to churches and schools to deport people. But as we are speaking right now, churches are being raided, mosques are being raided, schools are being raided. There is mass deportation as we speak now. And Trump has said, any country that refuses to issue travel document for the U.S. Immigration Agency to return their citizen, that they will impose tariff. They will impose tariff on the government of those countries if they refuse to accept their citizen. What are the lessons that you think the African government can do? Because a lot of the government in Africa, knowing full well that Africans in the diaspora remit, for instance, Nigerians in the diaspora, they remit more than 23 billion last year to Nigeria, was sent to Nigeria by Nigerians in the diaspora. A lot of African government in Africa, they are just telling Trump, bring our people, we're going to give them a job, knowing full well that a lot of people in Africa, they do not have job. Do you think that it is the right thing to do for African government to be welcome, telling Trump, bring our people, we'll give them job, knowing full well that the people back home, they do not have job, and you're asking them to bring more people? Do you know anyone who lives in the US? Are you in America? You don't have people? Let me know in the comment section whether you're worried, that you think that yes, this deportation could affect you. The reality is that as we are speaking right now, a lot of immigrants, not just only Africans, you have people from South America, they have gone into hiding. They are fearful of their life, worried that they might be stopped on their way to work and they'll be deported. And you have a situation, there's somebody who called me. This guy was on his way to work. He was arrested on his way to work, and he left his wife, who came to the US, who recently just came to the US. The wife doesn't have people as well. The wife and the children, they're at home, and right now, as we're speaking now, the guy is being held. He is the only breadwinner. He's the only one that have managed to get job, and he has been busted. His wife is in hiding. The children, they are in hiding. What is your view? Let me know in the comment section whether you think that what Trump is doing is good, because none of all these things come as a surprise. Trump said when he was campaigning that he was going to start the largest deportation in the history of America. He said it. And what he said is what he is doing. So there are people out there who are very happy that Trump is doing what he promised that he was going to do. Unlike some politicians who promise one thing and when they get into office, they do something else. Trump is actually, according to these people, they are saying that yes, Trump is doing what he promised, and that therefore it is good that he's doing what he promised. Let me know in the comment section whether you are in support of what Trump is doing, or whether you think that yes, African government, this should give Africa a wake-up call, that African government need to put their house in order so that Africans do not have to go to the Western world in search of a better life when Africa is the richest continent in terms of mineral resources. Because when you talk about diamond, you talk about gold, you talk about oil, all the natural resources that the West needs to develop, it's located in Africa. So why is it that Africans are poor when the continent is so blessed with natural resources? Let me know in the comment section. Don't forget to show appreciation to the Lunch Club by giving this video a like. Leave your comment in the comment section. What is your view? Do you think that it is right for Trump to be doing what he's doing right now? Because as we are speaking right now, a lot of our brothers and sisters in the United States, they have gone into hiding. Those who do not have papers, they have gone into hiding. Even some of them that have already married. I know someone told me about a guy who's already married. He was waiting for his paper. This guy is married. He has been in the US for many years. He finally got a woman, an American woman. He got married. He has already filed in. He was on his way to work when he was arrested. This guy that I'm telling you is already married to an American citizen. And as we speak right now, he is being held at the deportation center because the government has made it very clear that even though the guy is married and is about to file for his American resident, that as long as his resident has not been granted, he is therefore still illegal and he needs to be sent back to America. And some people are saying that what Trump is doing is inhumane. You cannot be separating children and their father. You cannot be chaining people. That even the people that are being deported, when they are being deported, they are chained inside aeroplane. They are chained as if they are murderers. Some of these people, the only crime that they have committed is that they came to the US in search of a better life and they have ended up staying longer. They haven't returned back to their home country. Why are they being chained? Why are they being treated like criminals when the only crime they have committed is to be in the US for they've overstayed their visa? Don't forget to show appreciation by giving this video a like, so that we need to let more people from our community know what is happening as we are speaking right now. There's fear, there's anxiety in people from minority community, especially Africans. Nigeria has the second highest numbers of people that are due for deportation, followed by Somalia, Ghana. A lot of African countries, they are going to be affected by what is going to happen, because a lot of these people that are being sent back now, these are people who have lived in America. These are people that send money back home to their relative, and these people, they are facing deportation. Imagine that you rely on your relative in the US to pay your school fees or pay your hospital bill, and all of a sudden you call that relative, you find out that you can't get hold of them on their phone, and by the time you know what is going on, you realize later that they are being held in deportation camp. How would you feel? What do you think? What impact do you think that person who has been paying your school fees, that person who has been paying your hospital bill, if that person all of a sudden is deported, what impact would that have on you? This is not a time for you to hear that somebody is being deported and you are celebrating, because whether you like it or not, that person who is being sent back home, it is somebody's source of livelihood. It is that person at the end of the month that will pay somebody's hospital bill, that will send money for people to feed. So these are the things that we have to consider. Don't forget to show appreciation by giving this video a like. As soon as we have more update about what is happening in America, we'll keep you posted. There's mass deportation happening right now as we speak in the US.